So, hello everyone. Welcome if you are new to the channel. Welcome back if you love me. I love you too. We are here for April's messages. All right, so take them as they resonate, if they resonate, however they resonate, and leave them if they don't. All right, don't force it to fit. These are collective messages, okay? And they are meant to serve you in divine time whenever you catch it, whether it's in April, for April, or otherwise, okay? I always recommend that you listen to each of the signs and the house in which it rules, right? Taking the message and allowing it to serve the arena in which it best serves you, right? Each zodiac sign in our chart rules a particular house, and that house has a particular meaning. So don't take a love message and apply a sign in its love message to your house of finances and possessions, right? Or career. Doesn't make sense to do that, right? Apply it to the house in which it rules. With that said, if the reading doesn't resonate and you're still drawn to the channel, you may resonate to the Divine Rebel Diamond membership that I offer here on the channel. They have their own zodiac messages each month, as well as, you know, weekly energy reports and personal readings on Sundays. So if for whatever reason this general message, this public collective message doesn't quite fit you, but you really do love me and the channel, check out the sneak peek that I have saved for you at the end. Because if the sneak peek at the end resonates with you, chances are you're in the vibration of the different Divine Rebel Diamond family that we have here at the channel. So if that is the case, I look forward to serving you in a higher vibration there. So with that said, enjoy the message, enjoy the sneak peek, and let's get into it. All right, Aquarius, Aquarian energy, and the house in which Aqua rules for you. We are getting into your message. I was guided to my VioletAuroraMyths Tarot and my Darkwood Tarot for your message. There will be guidance, but it will be in a separate video called Ofikase that you can catch after this video if you like. All right, so let's get right into it. Aquarius, Aquarian energy. The house in which Aqua rules for you. What is going on, Spirit, please, with Aquarian energy at this time? What is going on with Aquarian energy at this time that they would catch this message? Got the Ace of Cups, the Hanged Man, and the Three of Swords reversed. Clarified by the Page of Swords. The Justice card. Give me one more. And the Six of Swords. The Five of Coins is on top. And the Two of Cups is on the bottom. It's interesting. We've got a lot of like twinning or like multiple energies here. Like, it's interesting. Aqua. You may be, and this isn't going to resonate for everybody, but some of you may feel like you're in a relationship dynamic with a twin, with a counterpart. And it's really painful. Like someone you can't let go of or can't separate yourself from. Either literally, like physically you live with them, or energetically you can't separate them from your energy, and it's painful. Really, I get such sad energy that I'm picking up on from this. It's like they're constantly in your head or in your ear, or you're constantly replaying some kind of conversations. You don't want to feel the pain anymore, but that means moving forward, and moving forward feels like death, you know? It's Three of Swords. The figure is like a butterfly pinned to the wall, right? She's got a pin through her, like a pinned butterfly. But it's in reverse, and so in order to release the sorrow of the Three of Swords, you have to move forward, but it's literally, and the rabbit that is driving the boat, it's got a tear in its eye. No, the camera won't pick it up. But the rabbit is crying because the figure is laying in the boat like a coffin. Moving forward feels like death. It's almost like you don't know who you are. Like moving forward from the sorrow also means redefining yourself entirely, and you don't know who you are without this person. You're literally connected or attached to this person in such a way that you don't know who you are without this person. You've defined yourself through your relationship with them. You don't know who you are without this person. And it's fucking sad because this person, like, energetically, is just literally eating your heart out. Like, there's birds in the hair in one. She's got her chest open. The bird's just eating her heart. Ugh. If you've got children, then you really got to take care of your children. Think about how it's affecting their mind, being like sponges. And the witnessing of you being so fucking unhappy. Because, like, not all the cards in the deck are like this, but the ones you've got, like, there's multiple energies on these cards where there's tears. It's almost like, as an example, like being in a relationship with someone for so long that who you are inside the relationship, like you've defined yourself through your relationship with them, and to remove the relationship, you have no idea who you are without that person. It's been so long that you don't know who you are. You don't know who you are. You forgot who you are. Or you never gave who you are a chance to even grow, because maybe you've known them for an exception. For some of you, maybe you've known them for an exceptionally long time. Maybe you've known them for what feels like a decade or over a decade. Like you've been in a dynamic with them for over a decade. Maybe you guys met in high school and were like high school sweetheart kind of things. And now that you're getting older, it's just like you're not really happy with this person. You don't like what you've grown into with this person, like the dynamic between you, and you're not happy in it. But you don't know who you are without them, because being with them is the only version of you you've ever known. It's like having to let something or someone go and not knowing who you are without them. And you know what? This could be applied to like a romantic partner. It could also be applied to your children. Like if your children are leaving the home and they're growing up and going down their own path and you don't know who you are, if you're not their mother, you know what I mean? If you're not taking care of them and you don't know who you are because you've been their mother for 18, 20 plus years and they've always been with you, and now that they're not there, you don't know who you are without them. It could be being in a job for a very long time and the job is making you miserable and it's not the same, but you don't know who you are if you don't work there. Like you've always worked there. You know, it's that kind of energy. And it could be a friend. Like you might have a friendship. You might have a friendship. You've been friends with this person forever, but it's not a healthy friendship anymore, or they've changed or you've changed and it's not the same and it's wildly unhappy for you, but you don't know who you are without that person. They've been your friend forever. They've been there for you forever. You don't know what life is like without them. You don't know who you are without them. Right? We've got the Emperor and the Page of Pentacles. What else, please, Spirit, in addition for this with Aquarius? Got multiple kings here. Seven of Pentacles on the bottom. Queen of Cups on top. Really, look at this King and Queen of Cups. It's like they're both touching the water. She's taking the energy from her cup and putting it in the water, and he's touching the water and receiving it, and it's coming out of his cup. Right? It's crazy. She's got this energy coming out of her cup around her, and she's touching the water on one side. And on the other side, he's touching the water, and it's coming up around him, and it's her coming out of his cup. Like you can't get someone out of your mind because their heart space touched your mind. And you drank their Kool-Aid. Who they were, their heart space. You know them, right? It got inside your head. Your mind wants to think about them. Emperor clarified by the King of Cups. You've got to choose to protect your energy from what feels to me like an invasive heart space. It's invasive. I feel like you drank the Kool-Aid. Someone played you a song that pulled on your heartstrings. And it got them all in your head. think you got to move forward from the soulmate. It's almost like they're a cup collector. They collect cups and then discard them, and collect more cups and then discard them, and collect more cups and then discard them. You've got to protect yourself. Right? She's sleeping in the pumpkin patch underneath this scarecrow energy. Because the scarecrow wards off that which is unwelcome that would disturb the patch. Like, you've got to worry about yourself, and if you've got kids, your kids. Like, you can't actually be worrying about this person who's got you all fucked up in your head because they've anchored themselves inside your heart space. It's like planning life with someone, and planning that life with someone is all you've been planning for so long. And now that that plan is gone, it's like you don't have a new plan yet, and so the old plan is constantly trying to creep back in, and it's just reminding you that that plan is dead and it sucks. Like, you need a new plan. Go fucking be successful. Don't fucking sink. You know what I mean? Don't lay down and give up because something was a failure, right? Seven of Pentacles energy. Like, don't lay down and give up because something failed or didn't work out the way you thought, didn't work out the way you planned it. Go make a new plan and be successful. It's time to grow up into yourself. I feel like it's time to grow up. It's time to be more realistic about what it takes to manifest your own stability and happiness without depending on someone who's just, it's like it's toxic. It's toxic. These emotional games. Like, it's time to clean up your toys and put your old self away. It's like, I know you don't know who you are, but that's what makes going and finding you so special, because they haven't been found yet, and they're worth finding. I hope you enjoy the sneak peek, and I will see you in Ophiuchus. Aqua, I'm feeling as if you've possibly been holding on to something or someone for too long, and it's like almost begrudgingly having to admit that you've been stubborn. It's like you want victory, but that requires change. You want the overflow from spirit, but you're on pause. And you want peace, but that requires you to take the journey. I think you're dealing with a lot of ancestral karma right now, especially because Pluto just popped in there. It's the unconscious or repressed wounds. Wounds in the thought process that are beyond your ability to remember because they happened when you were really young, right? Soul scars. I feel like you're conflicted about what you're inspired to do. I think you're detaching from the reality instead of facing the way you feel about it. Like, you want the victory, but you won't get out of your head. You kind of need to face your shadow. You need to recognize and face the pain you're feeling.